You get to choose you, the best you. Today I'm going to talk to you about chapter 6, which is gratitude. So many times we forget to be grateful for anything, and we should be grateful for it all. We should be grateful for everything in life. The crappy stuff, well, it brings us lessons, doesn't it? And the good stuff brings us so many wonderful things. So many wonderful things. Memories. Like, when we become grateful for it all, even the yucky stuff, we know we have to go through it. We can't be stuck in it. We have to choose to be grateful for it. It is our choice. We get to choose who we want to be. And gratitude is just part of it. Being grateful for, so let's talk about what is gratitude. I'll just read a little bit here. It's being thankful. It's like appreciating. It's like, yeah, thank you, and being thankful, grateful for. Gratitude is like being appreciative of, or thankful for, or that's what gratitude is we forget about it. Like especially when we're so overwhelmed with whatever is going on, we don't know what's next. So we're so frustrated with what is, and we're afraid, and we get fearful, and we forget about being thankful for whatever. So wake up in the morning and, be grateful. Maybe it's somebody said something nice. Be grateful. Maybe you're tired of hearing something nice, which is okay too, but be grateful that someone is at least thinking of you, and maybe you're blaming everything on somebody else. Instead, be grateful. Be thankful for even the yucky stuff. So I'm going to give you an example. I went through a lot in my life. I have 4 kids, so 3 of them were older when Loki was born, and went through a whole bunch of stuff with Matthew, who I wrote a book about, Life with Matt. And I just have always been grateful for whatever in my life. But there were so many difficult times, like him being in the hospital and not knowing whether he was going to be okay, or him not being able to talk or do anything by himself for a very long time. He has epilepsy, so it's hard to know from one day to the next what's going to happen. But when I decided to choose to be okay in every situation, that even if he has a seizure, there's nothing I can do about it. I don't have control. So I could be thankful that he wakes up. I could be thankful that I'm able to be here with him and taking care of him. I can be thankful that whatever the situation is, that I'm going to get through it. He's going to get through it. We're all going to get through it, and everything's going to be okay. The reason to be thankful, to be grateful, is, there's so many out there, but I'll tell you some. One is, it just feels better. And that's what it's all about. Feeling good. Yes, crap happens. Stuff happens. And you have no control over it. But you do have control over you. That's another chapter. But grateful. Being thankful for, and if you can't think about anything that will make you thankful or grateful in that situation, in the hard times, then think about something you can be grateful for. Like, you woke up this morning, and if you think to yourself, No, 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 no. You don't understand. I'm not even thankful for that. Well, then find something else. Maybe it's just a glimmer. Maybe it's your cup of coffee. You were able to have a cup of coffee this morning, or cup of tea, or a glass of water, or whatever it is. Maybe it's being able to talk to that special person. Maybe it's being able to go for a walk. Maybe it's just being able to sit with yourself in silence. Be grateful for your running water. Be grateful for the birds singing in the morning. Be grateful for a plant that you love. Maybe it's as simple as just being able to walk and using your legs. Maybe it's being able to use your arms or your eyes or your nose or your mouth or whatever. Like, we take for granted that we are able to do certain things that other people are not able to do. Be grateful for anything. Maybe it's the bed you slept in, the roof over your head, the phone that you're able to record with. Maybe it's you. And usually we aren't grateful for ourselves. And this is another chapter coming up. But self-love is important. Being grateful holds you accountable for you, and realizing there's more to life than you're putting in there right now. Be grateful you're not in the same situation you were. That's huge, because most of us get into a sticky situation and we're so frustrated being in this situation, we forget that maybe we just came from a not so good situation into a little better situation. And maybe we could be grateful for what's happening right now, because that means it's getting better and better and better and better. And the more you remind yourself of better and better, the better things get. Be grateful for the clothing you're able to wear. Be grateful for the person walking down the street that's smiling at you. Be grateful for the wherever you are. Be grateful for the bus that you're able to take, or the car that you're able to drive, or the food that you're eating, or being able to use your favorite mug. Or there's so many things that you can be grateful for. And it feels better when you pay attention to what makes you smile. It's so much better to be grateful, to be loving and kind and compassionate. Every day, practice gratitude. Write a list of at least 5 things. And you can write down positive thoughts if you'd rather do that. Being grateful. So, like 5 things that you're grateful for. So I'm grateful for my flowers outside. I'm grateful for watching them come back after the weird winter we had. I'm grateful for my dog, who tells me different things. Somebody's here, or Matt's having a seizure, or she wants to go outside, or she wants to play, or she's hungry, or whatever. She tells me. She's awesome. I'm grateful for my family, my kids, my husband, our little life together. It's so wonderful. I'm grateful that I have parents that are alive, and I'm grateful that I get to spend time with them. I'm grateful for my siblings. I'm grateful for my house that I live in, the roof over my head, the bed I sleep in. I'm very grateful. I'm grateful for myself. And most of all, I'm grateful for all of you. You guys are awesome. And you make me smile. Put a big old smile on my face. I feel overjoyed. My heart fills up when I read your comments, when I see your likes. You all rock. I'm grateful that I get to choose my own thoughts. Most people don't realize that we do get to choose our thoughts. We get to choose how we feel. It's all up to us. And being grateful is so important. So, one of the things that I talked about before was like how you get to choose gratitude at every moment, no matter what you're going through. But how do you choose gratitude when you're going through loss? Maybe someone you loved very much passed away. Maybe someone decided they no longer want to be with you. Maybe, as you can tell, look how sensitive that subject is. I'm an empath, and my heart is so full for everybody. I absolutely love everybody, and I send out so much love. Even the people who I have a really hard time with in thought process, I still send them out so much love because I want so much love out in the world. So how do you become grateful when you're going through a situation that makes you feel not grateful? Maybe, like I said, maybe you lost somebody somewhere, somehow. Maybe you lost something that was so very important to you. A couple months ago, my puppy of 13 years passed away. And it was a real hard time for me. But I was so grateful that I had that time with him. I was so grateful that that every time I saw a video, I wasn't sad. I was happy because I knew he had a good life. I knew that he just loved me and that I loved him and that we shared so much love. And I was grateful for every day I had him, playing outside, taking him for a walk, going for hikes, whatever. I appreciate every moment, every memory, every sad time even, because I got to spend it with him. And so when he passed away, things, you find something else that you were grateful for. Yes, it's hard times. Yes, it is sad, and it is okay to cry, and it is okay to feel the loss. But you can also remember so many wonderful things. Somebody decides that you're a horrible person and they no longer want to be with you, and it just shakes up your world because this was like your best friend or someone you really, really loved, and you thought there was more, and you were blindsided, like there wasn't even a talk about how you could be better or anything like that. And all of a sudden this happens. How do you feel grateful for that moment? How do you get through this situation? And it's hard. It's difficult to remind yourself that you get to choose who you want to be. And so you let them choose who they need to be because you have no control over them. You send them love, and you become grateful that you had that time with them, that you remember all the good stuff. You become grateful that they allowed you to, they let you go so that they could experience this. You become grateful that they didn't want to take you through this mud that they were going through, this difficult time that they're going through. They didn't want to take you through it. So be grateful for that. Yes, the loss is there. Yes, you could even be hurt by all the words they said. But then that's you choosing that. You could just as easily choose to be grateful. Grateful that you know deep down inside they did not mean those words. You know, because you're putting it out there, that you had lots of love together, and that you are choosing to be grateful for them and for you. And you just sit with the love. You sit with the appreciation that they knew that they couldn't take you with them going through this lesson. And you let them go do what they need to do. And you no longer suffer with pain. Instead, you thank them and you let them go. Become grateful that you had that time with them in the person they were then. It is 100% up to you. You get to choose you. You get to choose every single morning to become grateful. Yes, life happens, but it's your choice on how you're going to handle it. 100%. Up to you. You get to choose you, the best you. Available on Amazon. I love you.